Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to live a life just one day without caring about what others think of you? Now, I know that you can sit there and say, I don't give a fuck about what people think about me, rah, rah, rah. Cool. But somewhere deep down you care a little bit, just a little bit, and that's normal. What's not normal is when you care a lot, okay? If there's someone out there who resonates with you, amazing. Let their opinion and their perspective of you may potentially influence you a little because you think they're a good thing or they resonate with you. But for those who don't know how to sing your song, for those who don't know how to bake your cake, or whatever other random terminology we want to use here, why do you care about eating that cake with them? Why do you care about writing a song with that person, so to speak? They're not your crew. So how do you get to a point where it's not that you don't care about what other people think, but you just care less? The reason life offers us extremities and two different polarizing ends of every situation is never to play with the extremities, but to play between them. The extremities offer us a boundary in a limitless potential, which is paradoxical within itself. How can you have a boundary within limitless potential? But there is. They're called the extremes. Too many of us as humans, when we are either having our first experience here or our 1,000,000th, or the infinite number you could put down, depending on where we all come from, play with the extremities to gain experience. But the only reason for them is to sit in the middle. It's the only reason. Can you get to that point where you care a little less about what everybody thinks and not be so extreme about either not giving a fuck at all or caring way too much? I would say, with all the different people that I work with, most people care too much about what others think, and not just others. They typically care about what the wrong people think, and too much. Now, for me to sit here as a friend of yours and tell you that actually you need to not care at all about that person, that isn't the greatest advice either, because what I'm doing is I'm getting you to go from this extremity to that. Both are not good, okay? It's about sitting in the middle point, because people that are good for you, people that do have your best interest at heart, people that do want the best for your world, that's not a bad thing to care a little bit about what they think about you. Not because their opinion matters more than yours about yourself, but simply because they're offering you a real-time mirror reflection of what resonates and what doesn't. Now, can you take what I just said, flip that on its head, and see that the negative people, or the pessimistic ones, or the ones that you really consume by because they don't like you, or they're not approving of you, or they're not validating you, or they're not giving you the recognition, can you see that their opinion equally is offering you a mirror reflection? Not of your worth, and not of how good or bad you are, but in fact, everything that you are not, everything that you don't resonate with. Can you see the equal mirror reflection with those giving you an opinion of stuff you don't like and those who do? So you can see, by not giving a fuck at all, you remove the opportunity to have a mirror reflection with others about yourself. By giving too much of a fuck, you allow their mirror reflection not to be that, but in fact be a projection onto you, which then either keeps you stagnant or stuck or startles you. Neither are good. Find the middle point. Okay? Too much of the world, don't give a fuck. You'd much rather live with the frequency of not giving a stuff than caring too much, sure. But living in either one of those extremities, no good. Use them as reference points to find your middle point. That's the key here. If this is something you find difficult, if this is something you'd love to learn some techniques or tips or tricks about, or even just dive a little deeper into this conversation or other things, shoot me a DM. Shoot me a DM with the word, what word can we come up with now? Remember. Shoot me the word remember, and I'll shoot you a message back and sort of let you know about some different ways we can work together. All right? So the word's remember, if that's something you want to do, and we can look into how we figure out exactly how to get you to remember how to get to the center point and not be stuck on the outside, okay? People's opinions don't matter. Only yours does. But use their reflections to guide your internal compass and connect with that resonance. See you soon, guys.